Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie Man here. Welcome back to another episode of my Football Manager 2017 save with Inter Milan. And I got it a little bit wrong in the last episode. I said that we was like playing those two teams. I can't remember what the two teams were. We'll see when we go in the schedule next. But they were actually friendlies. I didn't read it correctly. And Juventus is the opening game of the season. I'm surprised that it's Juventus as the opening game of the season. It's a little bit frustrating because you always want to start your season off as well as possible. But well, what are you going to do? Let's quickly just go into transfers and see what happened at the end of the window. And there was actually some movement going out. I can't remember where I showed you to. I'm not 100% sure where I showed you to. But basically, big news wise, Lazar Markovic went on loan to Paris Saint-Germain, and Tin Jedvaj went on loan to Monaco. Neither of them for a fee. And yeah, I couldn't fit him in my squad. I couldn't register him in my squad. Well, no, I could, but I looked at two players that I thought, right, well, the chances are I'm probably not going to use them this season, but I don't want to sell them because I might use them next season. So Markovic and Jedvaj went. Hopefully they do well in France this year. And if they do, they'll come back and they'll come straight back into the squad. And basically we signed Callum Chambers for 8.5 million from Arsenal, which I think is a pretty decent pickup. He's just a solid all-round player and more backup. The fact that he can play backup in defensive right and he can also play as a centre-back backup, it's just helpful in case there's any injuries, and it does say he's a good player for most Serie A sides, so I'm okay with that one. It was just more of a rotation. And I realised I felt like we was a little bit weak at left back this season, so I went and signed Jose Gaya from Valencia. He's a player I've always liked. I always buy him on FIFA and stuff, and this will be the first time I've had him in Football Manager, so I thought I would I'd go and spring for him. 22 million I didn't think was too much really for the left back. He looks like a pretty decent left back, especially with his acceleration. And his crossing is pretty decent, and I do like my left backs. Not necessarily in this formation, but normally in my formation without midfielders, which I'm guessing, I'll be using that again this season. I do like my left backs to bomb forward and cross the ball in, and he seems to be like kind of perfect for that. So we'll see how that goes. But opening game is against, Juventus. It's just what I wanted. So after the upset, I've had two first live comms of the season, two big games. Juventus in the Super Cup, which was one of the more frustrating games I've played on FM for a long time, and we lost 3-0, and I don't really want to talk about it anymore. And then obviously, if you didn't see in the last episode, make sure to go back and watch it. It was a 2-2 thriller against Bayern Munich. It went all the way to penalties, and unfortunately the Germans are just too good at penalties. After that, we played the two friendlies. I won 4-0 with Seri Brazovic, Firmino and Ray Manje getting the goals, and then 3-0 with Firmino scoring again and Andrea Bellotti getting a double. So Firmino seems like he might be in a position to score goals. Now let's just have a quick look at our group for the Champions League. So where are we? We are D. I don't know. I feel like this group's easier than last season. We've just drawn against Bayern Munich. Feyenoord will be a tough team. I've checked the squad out. They've got quite a decent squad. And we beat Leicester in the Euro Cup final 4-2. So this is a group we should definitely get out of. Even if it's just second, this is a group this season with the squad I've got we should definitely get out of. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm hoping that we do get out of it. But let's get into today's game against Juventus. Hopefully we're going to pick up some kind of miracle win and start our season off the way we mean to go on. I am sticking to this similar formation. Tweaked it a little bit, but I'm still going to stick with it because I want to use the inside forwards. I feel like the players I've got in the squad, it plays well with the inside forwards. I am not playing like that though. Why is it set up? Oh, because Brazovic is injured, I forgot. I really want to play Blind as a ball-winning midfielder. How does Sampa fit there? No, so we will play Blinder. Payet on the right, Perisic on the left. Firmino is the advanced playmaker behind Beloy. I feel like this is near enough our strongest squad, to be honest with you. There's some key highlights on the bench that definitely will get game time this year. Ray Manje is one of them. Want to improve him. So he should get his fair play of games. He played well in pre-season. Barbosa, obviously, him and Payet will definitely rotate on that right-hand side. I'm not sure if Berahino's going to get the games that he needs this season, but I will try and use him as much as possible. There's a lot of games. Jerry St. Just, he will play. I just think he looks great. He's a future player, definitely, but at 21, yeah, we spent a little bit of money on him, but he just looks like he's going to be fantastic for the future. So, let's get into it, lads. I don't want to change the team too much, because obviously this is a big first game. Did I not press submit? This is a big first game, obviously, against Juventus. Auto number, as I always do. I do quite a lot of automatic stuff. How I was getting nervous about these games. These games just... The big ones are really frustrating. It's just Juventus at this moment in time, because I think apart from once since we've been managers in Milan, we've beaten Juventus. And I mean, look at that. Mandzukic, Dybala and Higuain. This is the thing, we don't play bad against them. They're just so clinical. And they constantly... I was tempted to play St. Just today instead of Miranda because he's quicker, but they constantly just show my defence up. Just make me look like idiots. But hopefully this new formation, a couple of new players, but I feel like I've kept quite a solid squad from last season, the squad that did help us finish second and win the Euro Cup again. So hopefully we've just got that push that can take us over the edge. But I'm always nervous coming into Juventus. I mean, you guys will know, if you've done a save in Italy, whether it's with Inter Milan or any team that's not Juventus, that's your biggest obstacle to overcome right at the start. Daily Bling picking up a yellow card already, or is it a red? If it's a red, I'm just gonna go home. Usually, unless there's a goal now, if they've shown me that Blind has got a yellow, that means I should probably sub him pretty soon. That's usually how I view it. They're gonna score here, aren't they? Yeah. Miranda on goal, and this is probably why I shouldn't have played him. Wasn't gonna play him. Made that mistake. Really was a mistake, wasn't it? Oh, how can you put past your own goalkeeper like that, Miranda? I'm thinking about swapping it up already. In fact, I am going to, aren't I? This is terrible to start off with. It worked really well, did that formation recently, but I'm going to swap it up. It's not ideal. Better on the left. It's just accomplished. I think I'm going to go with that. It's not ideal because that's not really Payet's position, but we can't keep going on like this, or else we're just going to get battered again. And once again, I'll have brought you some highlights of us being destroyed by Juventus. Good block. I swear, it's just going to become my life's work to try and beat Juventus in this game and be better than them. Because it's just not how I wanted to start this year. They're going to come at us again. 2-0. Can't I like throw something onto the pitch? You know, guys, maybe. He shouldn't have been first to the ball there. This is dreadful. I've just he's just annoying because I've just sat there and talked about how much better the squad is this year. How we're going to do some great things. It's not looking that way right now, is it? Right, we're going to change formation again. We're going to go for it this second half. We're going to go 2 up front. That's how I'm going to play Payet or Perisic. Who's having the better game? Payet looks tired. So does Perisic though. Perisic's having a better game. So Samper there. That's what we're going to go with. That's what we're going with second half. We're running with it. And hopefully the lads come out and show me something. Just please don't concede more goals. Show me something at least from this game. Because this squad is not that bad. Gaia, Firmino. Go on, Firmino. Nearly a solo run there. Wow. I'm just not having much luck changing the formation to this new formation. It's just not really worked yet. Napoli are winning 2-0. It's nice to see. Great for them. Wish my opening game of the season were against someone easier. I feel like usually it's better to play Juventus once you start to pick up a bit of form, but we're coming in like on 0 form. Belotti's not looking good, so let's bring on Seri. And as a target man. Yeah. It'll be time for Barbosa soon. 2-0. Well, it's not ideal, is it? Really? Start the season the right way, the 2-0 way. That's how you want to start your year. But Bosa on for Perisic, swap them around and go. Let's go attacking. Hey, might as well lose 7-0 then, not go for it. We're not going for it though, are we? It's second live com of season 2 and we've done nothing. We've done nothing. Well, go on. Firmino gets a goal in the 92nd minute. There's not going to be another, but that's his first one in the league at least, and Barbosa assisted him. Work is to be done. I think I'll try and toy with this winger formation again, but if it doesn't work in the next couple of games, I think maybe I'm just going to stick to the knowledge that my Inter Milan team only works without wingers. But 2-1 defeat. It was disappointing. We weren't good. We weren't good enough. We didn't play well enough. We didn't move the ball well enough. We are 15th in the league, which is obviously means pretty much nothing because, you know, we've just played the first game and it was against Juventus. But who do we have coming up next? So we need to get our act together quick because Feyenoord's kind of like a must-win, you know, game. And I think I might come back for the Bayern Munich game again. You've seen Bayern Munich. Do you know what? I might actually skip forward a little bit and come back for the Leicester game. Not fully decided yet, because I could come back for the Napoli game. It will be either of them two. It'll be Napoli or Leicester. But if it's Napoli, we'll do Napoli, and then I'll do the second Leicester game. So I might do it that way. But anyway, guys, again, we've been trumped by Juventus. Seems to keep on happening. Don't know how long it's going to keep happening for. we do have to play them again this season. So hopefully we'll perform a little bit better at home. But anyway, guys, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.